The new 2023 Hyundai IONIQ 6 Interior and Exterior First Look. Greetings everyone and welcome to our channel Latest Luxury Cars. And here we are giving you in-depth review for the new 2023 Hyundai IONIQ 6. Here we go. Hyundai's next EV vehicle, the IONIQ 6, is designed to compete with the Tesla Model 3. This four-door belongs to the company's IONIQ electric car sub-brand and shares components with the taller and boxier IONIQ 5. This implies both single and dual-motor variants will be available, as well as a single battery pack option. The baseline 77.4 kWh battery pack, along with the aerodynamic form, means the 6 will give an estimated 340 miles of driving range in various combinations. The style of the IONIQ 6 is inspired by Hyundai's dramatic prophecy concept, and it is as swift as it is futuristic and attractive. When compared to Hyundai's gas-powered Sonata and Elantra sedans, it also has a more opulent interior and more onboard technology than the Model 3. The IONIQ 6 is a new model in the series. It will be positioned numerically between the IONIQ 5 and the future IONIQ 7. Although it will be a sedan with a lower profile than those taller crossovers, the IONIQ 5 is a larger hatchback crossover. Although both will be built on the parent company's electric global modular platform E-GMP, which is also used by the Kia EV6. The 77.4 kWh battery will remain in the electric car, but the range and battery efficiency will be increased. Hyundai claims a range of approximately 380 miles and a consumption of only 14 kWh per 62 miles. The 5 can travel more than 300 kilometers on a single charge. It will be available with either a rear-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive electric motor. The torque output from the dual motor system with HP AWD will be 446 pound-feet. That practically doubles the immediate power of the 5. The identical model will accelerate from 0 to 60 mph in around 5 seconds. The automobile is made using recycled materials such as plastic, used tires, paint pigment, fishing net, and vegetable oils for the seats, dashboard, doors, and even the body paint. It's the first Hyundai with the new emblem on the front and back badges. New ambient lighting illuminates the cabin and steering wheel. Hyundai claims that as part of a new design, it removed buttons from the front doors. The curving and rear spoiler design is based on the Prophecy EV concept, which was presented in 2020 and is a departure from the conventional Hyundai style. It lacks the geometric lines and spaceship-like appearance of the IONIQ 5, but it has a whole different style that is more in line with sporty premium EVs. Executives described it as a progressive design with premium appeal without premium cost, engine transmission, and access control. The IONIQ 6 shares a base with the IONIQ 5, and its powertrain is mainly similar to that model's. The standard model has 225 horsepower and a single electric motor that powers the back wheels. The more costly 320 HP dual-motor variants have all-wheel drive owing to front and rear electric motors. Hyundai boasts that the more powerful engine can accelerate the IONIQ 6 to 60 mph in 5.1 seconds. Based on our first test drive, we believe Hyundai's estimate is modest and anticipate a faster outcome once we receive an IONIQ 6 for testing. While the ride is smooth and the interior is well isolated and silent, the IONIQ 6 handling is nonetheless rather exciting. Its low center of gravity provides a grounded feel in turns, while steering wheel paddles let the driver to choose between regenerative braking modes on the fly. The IONIQ 6 should have a driving range of roughly 340 miles for the single-motor variant and 310 miles for the dual-motor version. However, an official EPA rating for either has yet to be issued. We will update this piece with the results of our 75 mph real-world highway range test once we get our hands on an IONIQ 6. The EPA has not yet issued official fuel efficiency numbers for the IONIQ 6, but we expect it to be somewhat better than the squarer IONIQ 5 crossover, which is rated for up to 132 mpg city and 98 mpg highway. You notice a through line after driving a number of electric vehicles. They drive quite similarly, and it's difficult to discern distinguishing driving qualities between them. This is especially true for the new IONIQ 6, which is based on Hyundai's electric global modular platform. It drives decently, but not significantly better than its mechanically identical sister, the IONIQ 5. That means Hyundai had to go all in on eye-catching styling and amusing design elements to set this new sedan apart from the rest of the EV crowd. While the small design features are enjoyable, the majority of the car's form exists to achieve incredibly good aerodynamics. Hyundai claims the IONIQ 6 has a 0.21 coefficient of drag in the wind tunnel, which is just 0.1 lower than the Mercedes-Benz EQS and on par with the Tesla Model S and Lucid Air. That is a really remarkable and pricey enterprise. Hyundai had to go to great measures to get that score. Hyundai cut out vents in the front bumper to channel wind around the front wheels, smoothing air over the side of the car. Powered radiator covers only open when temperatures rise. Door handles are flush with the body, and yes, the rear wing does assist moderate air that peels off the back of the car. Interior and exterior features. So far, Hyundai's IONIQ models have stressed lounge-like comfort, and the 6 is no different. The cabin has the same sleek and simple style of the IONIQ 5, and the level floor adds to the sense of vastness within. As a traditional 4-door sedan, it seats 5 people across 2 rows. Hyundai went to considerable efforts to create a quiet interior, sandwiching multiple layers of sound-deadening material between the floor and the carpeting. The cargo capacity within the trunk may not be as large as that of a hatchback or crossover, but the rear seats fold to increase the available space. A 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and a 12.3-inch infotainment screen are also available. The IONIQ 6 runs the same software as previous Hyundai vehicles, which includes Blue Link for connectivity and connects to smartphones via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. More information regarding the infotainment system will be released closer to the formal debut of the IONIQ 6. Unique beauty is about individuality, and that's something we strive very hard on at Hyundai, said Simon Losby, Hyundai's style team leader. We create each of our goods with our clients' future diversified lives in mind. There are a few odd design elements that jump out and ought to be highlighted. Not only do they look fantastic, but they also contribute to the car's overall impressiveness. 21 drag coefficient, which equals the far more expensive Lucid Air's industry-leading sleekness and air cutting. They are also quite cool. This spoiler is extremely 911-like, and it works well. Hyundai claims the problem has been resolved since a power-deployable version would have been too heavy and costly. Losby further stated that the spoiler was inspired by the Spitfire aeroplane wing and that it is the most essential aerodynamic component of the vehicle. Safety features. While the IONIQ 6, slated for sale in the United States, will lack the Korean market version's clever camera-based outside mirrors, we anticipate Hyundai to compensate with a slew of driver assistance gear. Visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety websites for additional information on the IONIQ 6's crash test performance. The following are probable key safety features. Automatic emergency braking with pedestrian recognition is standard. Lane departure warning with lane keeping assistance is standard. Adaptive cruise control with lane centering is available. Hyundai's Highway Driving Assist 2 technology assists in maintaining a specified distance and speed from the car ahead while going on a highway, as well as keeping the vehicle in the lane even while driving around bends. If a car on either side gets too near, the system will change the course of the IONIQ 6. When the indicator stalk is moved at highway cruising speeds, the system will automatically change lanes in the direction indicated. This function is available on other current Hyundai models in other countries. However, it is not presently available in Australia. Unfortunately, one of the most noticeable aerodynamic gadgets will not be seen in the United States: computerized side view mirrors. Many overseas markets will utilize the cubic cameras on stalks seen in these photographs, but we will have to make do with standard, reflecting ones. Hyundai claims that this will have a little impact on efficiency, but as you will see in a minute, That expense is offset by improved visibility. As you have reached till the end, hope you enjoyed our video. For more reviews about the latest cars, subscribe to our channel Latest Luxury Cars and stay tuned for more.